Whatever that was, it was not on purpose.
You say that now. No! Right in my groins!
Yes!
Yeah! No! I swear to God!
Okay.
Oh! I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. How would the frick? I saw that! I meant to turn around. Ow! I'm scared. No! 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 Stop! I lost! One of my earliest game takes on this channel was on a game known as Jet Set Radio Future. It was the first game I've played on the only good Xbox. Hashtag not sorry. This game is solely responsible for my tastes in video games. Music, gameplay, art style. It really defines what gets my gamer boner to implode in maximum whoa.
All these racks give me a boner.
And like I said, I have made a game take episode on this game. I don't recommend you watching it though. I will redo it someday, it does mean that much to me. But it's just been such a long time and there's just so much information I could have covered and it's just not that good. I mean, it's there if you want to watch it. I'll leave a link right here if you want to watch it. I'm just warning you, it's not good. You see, Jet Set Radio stands out from the crowd. You basically skate around Tokyo, spraying graffiti, running away from the fuzz, all while my lord and savior Hideki Naganuma fires them funky fresh beats, blazing your eardrums. The game is inviting, it doesn't take itself seriously, it just wants you to go in and have fun. It's all about having a good time and breaking it down on the dance floor. Truly, the perfect definition of feel good. But sadly, Jet Set Radio is an IP of Sega, and now that they're focusing on Sonic, Yakuza, and Persona only, they won't even bat an eye. Then again, I didn't expect a new Super Monkey Ball game, so who knows at this point. But lately, we have seen numerous games that are influenced by Jet Set Radio, and we notice it right off the bat. Whether it comes anywhere between very different to exactly like Jet Set Radio, we never complain. Sega isn't gonna do anything, so we might as well do it ourselves. There's been numerous games like Sunset Overdrive, Hover, and I'm not counting Overwatch, but I am counting Lucio because look at him, look at him, look at him. There was even a freaking proof of concept of an actual Jet Set Radio game by Dinosaur Games called Jet Set Radio Evo that Sega downright denied. You had a studio that was willing to do the work for you. You had a golden goose, a golden opportunity, and you flat out said no. You idiots. I can't believe you. I hate you. You know that? I hate you. I hate you so. Ah! But there was one game that caught my attention. It had it all. The music, the art style, the gameplay, the vibrancy, the exciting mood. It nailed everything I love in a video game. I present to you all Lethal League Blaze. I actually found out about this game because Hideki Naganuma retweeted the trailer on Twitter, who, by the way, composed the main theme for the game. Oh my god. Can this game get any more Jet Set Radio-esque? I don't got a clue, you tell me. Now, according to sources, this game is actually a remake of a Flash game known as, well, Lethal League, that came out on Steam way back in August 2014, and consoles 3 years later. Now, I never played the original Lethal League, I didn't know it existed, and I'm not a PC dude, and y'all know this. And now the remake, Lethal League Blaze, came out October 2018 on Steam. So, me being a console peasant had to wait a lot longer while the PC Master Race had fun. But then one day, out of nowhere, on July 12th, the console versions finally came out. Like, holy cow, I saw this post about 9 p.m. and I immediately jumped the gun. How come I just now saw this post? Am I following these guys? Well, I am now. So with that out of the way, no time to ponder. Let's get ready for some family-friendly baseball. So strap in your seatbelts, kiddos. It's time we take a deep dive into Lethal League Blaze for the PlayStation 4. Let's get funky. Now, at first glance, this does seem like Smash Brothers, but with baseball, and you're pretty much nailing it. You can have up to 4 players in a 2D stage, duking it out until you're the last man with the least broken bones from the baseballs coming at you at the speed of absolute panic. But how does Lethal League work? And in actuality, to my surprise, once you get to know the controls, the game is really easy to get into. Hecky, Dran Hanamana gets the picture.
No! I'm
scared! I'm scared! So like I said, you can have up to 4 players in the field or do a 1v1 for a more competitive experience. Hitting the ball turns into the respective player's color, allowing it to hit other players except for the one who made the hit. But you can avoid getting hit and or hit other players by turning the ball into your color, and the same goes for everyone else. But the more hits the ball gets, the faster it gets. And the faster it goes, well, obviously it'll be harder to hit and the pain will be quite chronic. It's basically a more violent version of Pong, if that makes sense. Each character has a set of stocks like in Smash Brothers, and each game is separated by bursts. You just simply play the game, you knock everyone out, a new burst begins, all the players revive, and you just keep on going until the other players run out of stocks. And then ta-da, look at that, you win. And each burst usually ends with a flashy shot of someone getting a ball shoved right up their groins. As I mentioned before, this game is easy to pick up. You get the controls down and you're pretty much all set. It's easy to play, but it's hard to master, and it does require some good reflexes. You wanna know how crazy it can possibly get? Time and space is now broken. All due to a little leather sphere. Here's how you play. You'll be mainly using the square button to strike the ball, but while in the air, you can press forward and hit square for a little slam dunk. But once you're about to hit the ball, you can use the left stick or the D-pad to aim the shot. But once it gets really crazy, you can press the circle button to lightly tap it into the air. It's a quicker attack and it slows the ball down for you to go in for a more accurate hit. You can press the triangle button to grab the ball, that's if you can, and then throw it right in front of you. Now this works best at the beginning of the burst since the ball is already slow and is easier to grab, but the throw is way faster. But once the speed reaches 100, don't try to grab it and look cool, you're gonna die. There's also special moves you can pull off once your energy bar is full. And each character has a different special move to try out, like Raptor. He can hit the ball twice and Grid can teleport and then hit the ball. But also, if you want to, you can use one part of the energy bar for parrying. It prevents the players from stealing your ball, which is perfect for a counter attack. Not to worry though, because you build up the energy meter by just simply hitting the ball. The boombox here at the bottom of the screen is very important. The number here is the speed of the ball, and the higher the number, that. If you manage to hit the ball at a high speed, which may I add is super duper satisfying, this slower hit sequence starts, and this bar down here tells you when the ball is about to be re-released and shot into utter chaos. So when your opponent hits the ball and the bar starts to fill up, pull up your big girl pants and batter up. It's now or die. Oh, look at that, you died. It also shows which song is playing. Very handy. I've been blaring this OST in my apartment for a while now, in case if you're curious. Speaking of the music, I don't care if I get a copyright claim, just listen for yourself. Now, the art style can come across as low polish and jarring and stiff, But to me, that's part of the charm. Its choppy, stiff animations definitely makes it feel faster and gives off huge Jet Set Radio vibes. And I'm also a sucker for cell shading, can't you tell? Plus, look at all these characters, just look at them. They all look so cool. This dude reminds me of Rocket Power for some reason. We got a blue fluff head with some packed funky punch. That one insane character, Captain Falcon. There's actually a skin mod for him, and that's just genius. Bar corn. No, actually, I thought this dude was made of corn at first, slapping Sega right in the face. And this dude is just flat out Roboy. And this dude is just chill and cool. I love him.
Find the computer room!
This chick. And there's also Doombox, which by far has the best design in the game. God, I wish I was this good at character design. Each character has their own attributes and special abilities, so go ahead and try them all out. They're all equally as good. And each one has their own cool little backstory to read about in the character select screen. But how about that main story? So Lethal League is an underground sport that is now considered a national threat ever since a person died during a match. Excuse me, have you guys even seen a regular baseball match? They can get pretty violent too, but the media exploded over this incident and now the Rudies are in hiding and practicing the sport in secret. But as these guys meet more people, they start to notice something more shady is going on with the tri-government. Like just a few examples, Nitro here, who quit the police force due to the bizarre and unjust actions the police force has taken and is now fighting crime as a vigilante. Latch, who is a hired cyborg alligator mercenary. Jet and Sonata used to work together until the police force turned the group in, but other than that, the characters are pretty much doing their own thing. It's almost like, if not exactly like Jet Set Radio. A corrupted government takes over, Funky Fresh Punks takes action and takes on the system, corrupted government shows their true colors, and Rudies beat them. And then boom, the city is saved. Yippee-ki-yay, we win the day. It's not exactly that groundbreaking, but I do like seeing the characters in action and conversing. I didn't think I would get a story mode at all, so this is very nice. Short, sweet, and you can beat it around 2 hours really. But while you play the game by doing pretty much anything, you'll be earning sparks, this game's currency. This can be used to unlock stages, music, skins, characters, and even 2 unlockable game modes. Now it does require a lot of grinding to unlock everything, and each character costs around 1,000 sparks. But in all honesty, this gives the game a lot more replay value than it already has. This game is already so much fun with friends and online, and they could have just stuck with that easily. But I love it when games make me work for stuff. I'm not much of an online guy, so give me, a single player dude, something to work for. Something like this is simple, but it's definitely more than enough of a reason for me to keep going. So, in conclusion, do I recommend Lethal League Blaze? Music? Yeah. Art style with unique and eye-catching characters? Yeah. Gameplay that keeps you coming back for more? Yeah. Unlockables that'll keep you busy? Yeah. This game pretty much nails all the bullet points for me. This game is widely accepted and it is very fun to many people, but I'm just sad that no one's really talking about this game. I'm pretty sure that'll be bound to change since this game is available on everything now, on the PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One. This game is a huge love letter to all of us who love style in video games and for us fans of Jet Set Radio. Since Sega is gonna do pretty much nothing with their own IP, we might as well show some love to what could have been. Lethal League Blaze is just more proof that us Jet Set Radio fans are out there, but pushing that to the side, Lethal League Blaze as its own game is still very, very fun and funky. This is obviously a better game with friends, but it does have a lot of replay value for your single player folk. It's currently one of my favorite indie games to date and one I put so many hours into already. And it just came out a few days ago. Please guys, go buy Lethal League Blaze. Please show some love and support to Team Reptile and show some love to Hideki Naganuma. He's pretty much his own music genre at this point. Highly recommend this game. 30 out of 10. It's only $20 and for a tiny little game, it packs so much heat. So why don't you stop listening to me now and go get busy? So that was my good old hot take. My game take. What did you guys think of this video? Hecky, what do you think of Lethal League Blaze? Be sure to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below and be sure to like and most importantly, subscribe because guys, I'm not going anywhere. You'll be seeing me again and I only get funkier every time. Be sure to check out my Twitter at JorGoGo for any more updates of what's going on and check out my Patreon if you like what you're watching and if you want to support the channel and be sure to check out my TeePublic store if you want some funky fresh merch. Links below. So, until we meet again guys, be cool, be wild, and be groovy. And remember, I don't even know what you were gonna say.
Says maybe and I'm gonna eat Candyman, but that could entail some much worse things. Either cannibalism or, well, phallicism. All right.
I'm not judging here, bud. The fans might, though.
Well, you know what? Your fancy. I'm gonna stop myself.
Good.